In today's video, we are off to Wyreside Fisheries. Now, I've never fished this place before, but Daiwa have asked me to go and see if I can catch a few on their Black Widow Plus rods. So while I hit the road, you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the bank. Yay!
Come on.
Welcome back to Total Carp TV. And you'll be pleased to know in this video we're going fishing. Rather than plugging a load of product, I'm actually getting the rods out. I've got the Daiwa Black Widow Plus with me, and we did a video on the channel last month on those where we gave them a little bit of a kick in. So you might want to check that out. But that's enough of that. Let's have a look at the peg and let's see what's in front of us. So we're in a peg called the Swamp on Wire Lake. It's 18 acres in size, and this is a members only lake. It's not that difficult to become a member, so if you do like the look of this, then head over to our website on wiresidelake.co.uk. The island opposite is the real feature in this peg, and it's a bit of a chuck, and I'm clipped up at 31 wraps. Now 31 wraps is probably a good time to tell you that these rods are $49.99. But as you would have seen from last month's video, these rods are more than capable of getting there. But just to recap on the rods in case you've not seen the last video, these are the Black Widow Plus 12-foot 4-pound test curve rods. And yes, you heard it right, they're $49.99. I've also got the matching spod rod with me, which comes in at $59.99. So when you see me chucking a spod out and baiting up the swim, that's what I'm using. So the challenge in front of me today is catch a fish from a tricky venue I've never fished before using rods and reels that I've never fished with before. And the lake rules have also changed my normal angling approach. Oh, and yes, I've also got to create a video while I'm doing it. Now, being as I'm only here for the day, I generally know nothing about the venue. I'm not going to put a load of bait in, I just want to try and nick one. Plus, I don't know whether anyone from the weekend has already filled it in. So it's getting a few spawns of pellet over the spot, and then I'll monitor it to see where we go from there. Rigs are the Ronnies with a stiff boom section, because after a minimal lead about, I'm happy the way these will present my hook baits. Plus, when you're casting a bit of a long range, the stiff boom section stops it from tangling. I'm going to put them both as wafters because I've got a nice drop on each cast. Now that the stress is out of the way of getting the rods out and messing about with cameras, I'm starting to feel like I'm fishing and enjoying myself a little bit. And one thing I have noticed is just how good this Daiwa setup looks. As anglers, we spend so much time staring at our rods, and I think gone are the days people buy fishing rods just to go fishing. I think with the industry, it's a bit of a fashion statement now. And that said, I think Daiwa have got the cosmetics on these bang on, because I'd be happy sat here for hours on end just staring at my rods. Another thing I was thinking is, Daiwa is a premium tackle brand, and if these rods perform as well as they do for $49.99, I can't begin to imagine how their high-end tackle must perform. Now, I've just been faffing about and I've heard this bosh, and I've looked out and there is fish over there. But the weather keeps changing. It was bright sunshine a minute ago, then it was raining, now it's cloudy, now we've got a crosswind. But there's fish there. But the problem is the fish are on the surface and it's 6 foot there. And because I'm doing a video, I've got limited gear with me. So my options to try and catch these fish are to fish on the deck or fish on the deck. Because that's right, Neil's brought nothing else with him. So I'm going to put some more pellet out. I've only got a couple of hours left. And let's hope we can fluke one. So as you can see, the weather has changed a little bit. And while I'm spodding out, while I'm still reaching the island, what's happening is the gust and the current is taking the spod round to the next peg, and I can't really afford to be wading out all the time to retrieve my spod. But the good news is, while I was out there, I found a little bit of a hard spot. So what we've done, we've had a bit of a tactics change because of the wind and the line lay, not only with the rods, but because of the retrieval on the spod. I'm going to cast from out in the water, which shortens the distance a little bit, allows me to punch closer to the island and get a better line lay. And then I'm just going to walk my rods back, get the bobbins on, and hopefully for the last hour keep our fingers crossed. So now the rods are back out, just trying to get that last knockings missed a carp. While we're waiting for the rods to go off, I'll just touch on the rods a little bit. So as we know, the Black Widow range of rods from Daiwa is renowned for performance and value for money. And I think this Black Widow Plus range of rods just makes the whole range a lot stronger. And the rods are available in 10 foot, 12 foot and 13 foot models, and they come in all the test curves you can need. There's also a matching spod rod right across the range. So for more information on those, you can head over to Daiwa's website, which is www.daiwasports.co.uk. I'm not one of those anglers that can't admit when he's beaten. Now this wind, it's got worse. It's pushed all the fish round to the other side of the island and I'm not on them. I've got to do a video, my boss wants to see a fish, I want to see a fish, and I'm sure if you're still with me, you want to see a fish. So one of the advantages about venues like this is there's lots of pools on the venue, and subject to swim availability, you can move. Now I'm moved over to, I think this lake's called Sunny One. There's a little bit of a corner with some fish in it. They're not the monsters that are in Wyreside, but there's a very good chance we'll get one. I'm going to leave the barrow in this swim and just change things around. And while I'm changing things around, I'm just going to baiting pole one out to the middle and just see if I can nick one quickly, because there is a lot of fish around. But I'm not actually going to fish this peg. I'm just going to leave my barrow here and I'm going to go down into the corner. The reason I'm leaving my barrow here is because they're close in the corner and I don't want to spook them. Because of the range I'm fishing, 12 foot 4 pound test curve rods aren't really the one. So luckily enough, I've got the 10 foot rods with me. So I'm going to sort of change down, tackle down, have a bit of a rig change, and then go and see if we can nick one really quickly, because in fairness, we've only got about 30 minutes left. Get in, stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh. Yes, golden. Get away from that snag. Oh, it looks a good one. Get in. Come on, fish. Be the one. Be the one. Not gonna lie, that is 8 minutes left to pack up. Oh, it's not the chunk we wanted, but come on, fish. Must admit, being the first fish I've had on these are the 10 foot, obviously. Nice soft tip. Plays well, bit of fun. Come on, fish. Oh, they fight so hard because it's shallow here. Come on. Come on, mate. Ooh. I think he's a little bit bigger than I gave him credit for. Possible 20, maybe. This shallow water, mate, doesn't like it. Come on, last roll, get in. Get in that net, Golden, get in that net. Yes, yes, the boy. Get it. Oh, that's a mega result. That's a mega result, Golden. Now this certainly isn't the whacker or the looker that I wanted, but I tell you what, the wind is bad, the camera is struggling to stay on the tripod, and I think it's nature's way of telling me to go home. But thank you very much for watching. Thanks for sharing my troubles and tribulations, and I'll see you in the next one.